Are also unmuted now. All right, there we go. Fixed. Get this camera adjusted a little bit too. I moved some things around, guys. I do apologize. I am sorry that we are starting an hour late today. It was out of my control. I was let know actually after the stream went live earlier that we were going to be an hour late. So it's all right. We're here. We got Callie bright and early in the morning over there, right?
Yeah, it is.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great so far, so good. We're gonna have our final day of our girls summer 2023 group stage. That means by Wednesday we're gonna be having these teams actually play at the playoffs. So we got 2 more matches here today. I can't wait for this to start day.
Yeah, 2 matches today, unfortunately, as we do have 2 DQs, or rather 2 forfeits. But we will have 2 incredible matchups still. And I think match 1, we are going to be starting off with the ILY girls, one of Callie's favorite teams so far this season. And they're going to be going up against the COK girls. I definitely think that is going to be a tough matchup. So I'm excited to get into that one here momentarily. And I do believe the players are mostly ready. So we'll go ahead and quickly jump into our best of 3. Callie, you want to run through that for us?
Yeah, well, we take a look at our maps here that we're gonna be playing all throughout this game series. We got takeoff at hardpoint, we got firing range at S&D. Then if we go down the long distance, we're gonna be hopping into a crossroad strike. And I think between the COK girls and ILY, this has the most potential of the 2 games that we're gonna have today to have that map number 3 initiated. I mean, ILY, they may have taken a lot of loss, but they have made sure every loss that they took, they were able to come and swing, because all of their S&D games were quite close, and if they can perform here today up against COK, they might be able to force a game number 3 day.
I better send out a nice little notification before we start this this here game, right? Because I just realized I did not send them out. Don't worry, we're gonna throw someone under the bus, chat, as why we're late. It's all right. Well, Mayhem girls, tech issues possibly resolved. Bless is why we are late. Feel free to riot. Boom! Got him!
Let's go.
All right, I do believe all of our girls are here and ready to go. Looks like the admins started starting the game, and looks like we are here for it. Takeoff coming your guys' way. This is one that we've actually seen quite a bit lately, Callie, and I gotta say it is one that has definitely grown on me in the competitive scene over the course of time. And I do think we are maybe seeing it a little bit too frequently, though. If I had to be honest with you, maybe a little bit too much. Thoughts,
I have to
opinions?
agree with you. Yeah, I mean, this takeoff hard point here at the Summer Girls tournament. Out of the 12 games that we had so far, this was played 9 times. 9 out of 12 we play hard point takeoff day.
That's rough. That's rough. But you know what isn't rough? The amazing talent that Callie brings to the table. Look at homie keeping notes on the fly, knows that it's 9 out of 12. What an absolute champion. And you know what? We are glad to have that talent here today. And right now, we are trying to see who's going to get an advantage off the start here. Very difficult P1 to actually get a decent hold on. You're really going to be looking at specifically the P3 and P4, but P2 also has some good opportunities for a team to rack up some points as well. So we'll be on the lookout. Chat, we adjusted quite a bit for the stream today, so make sure you guys are letting me know in chat if the quality is better, if people aren't or are getting black screens again. I need information on all of that, so please let us know. But right now, a 6-point difference between these two teams. Callie, Nuna looking to get some action. Now Kay looking to push on up the scaffolding as well. Nope, maybe gonna hop down momentarily. Kind of a little bit of a hesitation there, but it's gonna be all right. Looks like we get a 2-piece in the feed, but War will come through and answer right back. Find some big kills for the girls over at COK.
It's actually going to be pushing ILY away from this hill, and that should be more time now under COK's belt. This is going to be a money hill that they could potentially claim if they win their next set of gunfights here once again. You got Pio Fake dropping a double. You got only 1-1-1, only the player to have to worry about, as she's going to be down there at the scaffoldings. But eventually, she does get the play calls, but will eventually get caught down there. So now we're hopping into our next hardpoint rotation with final 5 seconds here being claimed by COK. You can see ILY settle down for early rotation so that they can claim a money hill time here. They got the early setup. They just have to win their gunfights here, Day.
All right, well, they are certainly trying, and that is going to be Kay finding a big kill onto War. But so far, it is the COK girls with a pretty sizable advantage, sitting up 35 or more points above their opponents right now. And War is on demon time with this UL right now, finding plenty of success in the hill and is looking for more as well. Looks like the takedown is gonna come. Space here with the Super Soaker is gonna find an extra kill on board, make it 2. This is a big hold so far for the side of the COK girls. Another 2 come through out of the H2O Purifier.
This is obviously a great play for Space. Great reads back-to-back on this hard point. I mean, she's got already 62 seconds here out of the 86 seconds that we've seen so far for COK. And that's going to be very important, knowing that they were able to just get another money hill here at this P3. And we're hopping on to P4 next. And that's going to force this squad to come on late on rotation. But you can actually see number 3 in blue in War actually spawning on the left side of the map. That means she should be able to spawn her team on her back. So as while that happens, we're going to be able to see a pinch play maneuver being executed here by COK, and they break the point just as soon as it opens up. Day.
All right, well, they are certainly trying, but I got to say, Zico maybe not having the best game right now. Might want to put the chopper down. Does look like maybe flow is lagging a little bit there. We'll have to see what's going on, but right now, 70-point lead for the side of the COK girls, and they're not looking to let up at all as P4 keeps rolling around and in a decent position yet. Kind of hard to spectate anybody but the COK girls right now. Their rotations are solid. They're winning a majority of their gunfights. You've got War and Nuna both absolutely frying. 18 kills on the board for each of them. Bubblegum looking for the shutdown, but still not really any time being found by the I Love You girls. P1 getting ready to reopen. It is going to be the I Love You girls first on the hill, but again, we talked about it earlier. This is a difficult one to get a big hold on, so probably not a lot of time able to be recovered here.
Yeah, not a lot of time for ILY since they're going to be read out of the power positions that they were taking in earlier at the Aurora launch. But you can see COK doing a lot of contests. And now they're going to be helped with Nuna investing the Annihilator here at this P1. If she could get these kills, these big kills, she should be able to get some time in for her squad, but that soon would change as Yori finds a triple on the kill feed, and this is going to still be a back and forth scrappy, but we'll take a look at the spawns for next. You got number 5 in space and number 1 in Yori looking to set things up for the squad, and this final scrap time still going to be contested.
All right, well, big rotation out of space is going to be good for 1, but gets shut down by Hiyori there. P2 rolling through, and with a sizable lead like this, I think now is a great opportunity, Callie, to go ahead and jump in for a listen-in with the side of the COK girls. And, you know, if we see a little bit of life shown out of the I Love You girls, maybe we'll get an opportunity to jump in with them as well. But this is a pretty heavy domination right now.
Otra más, punto. ¿Se tiró?
No.
Muerto. Te entra por la espalda.
Tienen conos, come spam.
Conos. Se bajó.
Ticket, nada, atrás. Doble.
Ticket. Muerto P1. Ventana y P1. Otra más.
Quedó. Ventana.
Tocado. Uno por ventana. Ya, vamos rotando. Ventana tocada. No, es donde más. Voy rotando.
Salen Secret y P1. ¡Ay!
Muerto. Tienen trophy en rojo,
Ya están en Secret, ¿no?
Ya hay uno acá. Príncipe. Top rojo, dos. Tienen a dos en top rojo. ¿Muerta una?
P1. No, arriba rojo.
Top rojo.
Arriba de rojo, salía en médico.
El secret word.
Top rojo,
y una Princi, una Citrus. Top rojo, una muerta.
Dos Princi. Me falta una Princi. Ayuda, Princi.
No,
te gana una Sig.
All right, well, lots of energy going on in those comms, and we do still have about a double point lead for the side of the COK girls. But side of I Love You girls, we're able to put up 40 plus points on the board in the past couple hills, so I think that is important to make note of. That's, you know, that feels bad for Feofake. All right, she comes jumping down the hill with the Sparrow in hand. Her teammate comes around the corner, boom, kills herself. Little unfortunate. I think it's kind of wild, Callie, that you can kill yourself with a Sparrow, but not with a Gravity Vortex.
Yeah, I mean, the Gravity Vortex should be having, you know, your... I don't know how does that work, but... but the Sparrow definitely should have that any damage if you, like, try to aim at yourself, but... Moving on, we're going to be having COK once again going up here. Almost 100-point lead. They do not have the spawns, but you can see that they have corners check here at this control at P4. And do players gets gone by for ILY. They're going to try to go for the pinch play maneuver. And once again, they're trying to keep up the pressure. But that soon has to work now. They're going to try to line up a kill, but they lose their gunfights. And that means COK once again gets control of the hard point.
Well, the I Love You girls are certainly trying, but we've crossed into 200 points now for the side of the COK girls. And like I was saying at the beginning of the broadcast, you know, the COK girls have been looking solid. And, you know, maybe I didn't say exactly that, but I did say I think it was going to be a very tough matchup for the I Love You girls. And, well, it has certainly been a tough one. Sitting down 101 points behind their opponents right now. P3 obviously coming through. And it does look like, I'm sorry, P4 coming through, and now our P1 reset is coming around. We do have first on the hill momentarily is going to be the COK girls, but once again, it's going to be a difficult hill to get any time on, or at least any accruable amount of time. You can see Fake looking to get into position on the scaffolding towards Noob, but gets taken down. Bubblegum has been kind of on fire for the team over here on the I Love You Girls. In fact, they're not actually that far behind in kills now overall, but the rotations have certainly not been as solid, and I think it's important to make note that it's the timing that COK have won their fights that has made it such a demanding lead for them. They've been able to win the points on the existing or opening hill, whereas a lot of the kills that the I Love You Girls have been able to pull together have been on the trailing end, fighting for scraps, allowing their opponents to actually get rotated out via death. So they've actually given some advantages over to the side of the COK Girls here.
And you can see here once again, they're doing the exact same thing. They're gonna try to contest that P1 scrap time while giving COK that opportunity to get those early rotations. And once again, you can see number 5, there's going to be 2 players from COK now going inside this hard point, using that gravity vortex, gets that invested as well, finds those skills, and they're going to claim time. Just 15 more points for the win here. ILY, they tried to set up a flank, but that soon would be shot down by COK. And you can see here, War, along with the space, they're gonna be able to team up, get this final 4 seconds. But 2 players actually go on by, but 4 go down on the feed for ILY. So that means this game is over. COK takes our map number 1 and could potentially swing over that momentum towards this map number 2 that we're gonna have. And if we don't see any light at all for ILY, this could be over pretty soon, Day.
Yeah, you're right. And I was kind of a little bit at the end there, AFK spectating Bubblegum a little bit, expecting her to try to make a play for the team, but either was unable or unwilling to push that hill, you know, kind of depending on where her teammates' rotations were. Obviously, there at the end, it was quite a bit of blue in the feed for the side of the COK Girls, and well, you can see on the board here, Nuna 43, War 38, and Space coming through with 36. Now, you did have one player on the side of the I Love You Girls. I mean, right up there with War. Sorry, her name used to be DeVeteran, and I just got confused there for a second. But the rest of the team did struggle behind a little bit. So that extra slaying power on the power moments of the game were just quite strong for the side of the COK Girls. They were able to take an advantage, and as a result, they come through with a 141-point victory.
Yeah, very solid deficit here, or advantage that they won here at this hard point. And again, you really have to talk about the early rotations that they did. They always prioritize those early rotations, get that early setup, and get that money heals. We saw that on P3 and P4. And once they were able to get a good hold off of that, they were able to just claim time at the first set of hardpoint rotation. They had about a 100-point lead right before P1, the second set of hardpoint opens up, and that lead just continued to grow bigger as we approach those succeeding hardpoints. And for ILY, you really have to talk about it. You mentioned this one day earlier that their kills, they were really going at it versus COK. It's just that the timing, once again, has to be emphasized on this matchup. They were contesting those cap times instead of spawning for next. And that right there is huge, knowing that Takeoff has some of those one-sided hard points that you have to get those spawns early just for you to have a chance to stand a great kill time inside of the hard point.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And now that we've got a chance to see these two teams face off in hardpoint, I do want to bring up a little something, and that is that, Callie, we've actually seen a lot of teams bounce back very, very well into the search and destroy. So are you thinking this is going to be potentially a matchup that we see that be the case? Do you think the ILY Girls have an opportunity to come into the search and destroy here, maybe turn things around, maybe get us to a game 3?
Honestly, they could have the chance potentially if Bubblegum will be able to initiate for the squad, be the playmaker as soon as we start this S&D firing range. But if that does not happen here and no one steps up for ILY to keep up the primary fragger for the squad and get those first bloods, we might be able to see COK just snowball this into their favor and win this game. But we still do have the opportunity to actually play that game 3 if we are going to have a solid team play for ILY here at this firing range. I mean, we saw this team really go the distance versus ARP and Galaxia Angels. And if they can put that formation, if they can put that fortitude here at this matchup, they have the potential to force this one day.
All right, well, we'll certainly see, but our players are ready and they are loaded into the firing range, Callie. So game 2 of our first series now about to be underway. Definitely an opportunity to see some of these sniper talents show themselves out here, and let's see what's going to go on. Yes, Bless, I know. I do indeed know. But either way, we've got match 1 underway, and a heavy B-side push for the I Love You girls. It's going to be first blood for them. It's going to be Zico picking up a kill onto Sypha. Now with the rotation on over, we might be getting a bomb plant here shortly. You can see Hiyori waiting for the all clear from the team, but all clear not granted as War is going to come through for 1. Bubblegum with the refrag now coming up on Feel Fake as well, but the prize fighters going to get that kill. Space able to grab 1 in the back, but
It's all up to you now.
actually going to grab 2, and now it's just 1-1-1. Oh, Nuna, nice shots coming through there. Absolutely ready to go in the first round. Go in favor of the COK girls.
Yeah, that was a quick correction there for Nuna, holding down that tunnels. And then when you had that shot connected in, you just have to convert the final player, and that's going to be your first round win on the defense. But even though they did have that first death earlier, it didn't really give them a handicap, knowing that War was able to tie that first blood exchange as soon as the bomb was crossed towards this B side. And as you can see here, this time Space and crew will be able to get those first bloods. They have a great setup as they try to entrap the girls of ILY here at this B side. They got number 5 in Space holding down the Woodhouse. They got number 3 in War holding down that mid, and number 2 in Sypha with the sniper at the tunnels where she takes down K. So that means there's going to be another engagements coming through. It's still tied up and equal here at 3v3 here, Day.
Nuna last alive in a 1v2 here. That was... Oh, man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Looks like she maybe had the information on the opponents, but couldn't quite get the shots to land. And that is a big comeback or bounce back round for the side of the I Love You girls. I'll have to see what's going to be going through for next. Looks like we do have Sypha pushing down for the B defense, but it's an aggressive A push this time around. Trades coming through. Space going to find 1 onto K, but immediately gets taken down as well. And now Feel Fake on the run, taken down by Zico there. Going to leave us in a 4v5 situation. Player life advantage in favor of the I Love You girls. Bomb in the hands of Hiyori. And now, what's the play to make? You can see War sniping in through American here. Has an opportunity to pick anybody off who maybe rounds this corner. But you also have to be worried about Zico doubling back. She's definitely had some nice snipes in the past. So we'll have to see what's going to happen. Bubblegum finds 1, but here's Sypha. Refragging out, taking down Flo as well. I believe it's Flo. Maybe Bless can remind me, but...
Yes, that's Flow. That's actually Flow. 111 is listed as Flow on the sheet that we had provided by Bless and Nims. But yeah, hopping into this 2v3 retake, as you can see, we got War, COK, trying to push at the trailer, opens it up. Now has an LCAR-9 to play with on this close range, but Bubblegum there to clean it up. But Sypha actually finds that trade to happen, making this a 1v1 situation, all down to this long-range engagements. With this scope, he picks Zyko, looking to switch it up with this Holger 26. He got 6 seconds to defuse the bomb. And then you're going to be able to clutch that 1v1, giving your team as well as the defusal. COK, massive defensive retake, a 2v3 that they made happen. Day.
All right, well. Client bugged out for a little bit there, but it is all right. It seems like it's responding now, I think. Maybe not. All right.
Oh,
well, we
no.
may. I mean, it's still playing. Just nothing is on screen responding. So I don't know what's going on with that yet. Hopefully it'll start working here soon, and it's just freaking out. But right now we've got 2 big early picks for the side of. Oh, something happened. Oh, it's working now. I got it. I got it. We're back. We're
Let's
here.
go.
All right. Well,
Okay.
nice shot out of War there, and that is going to leave Kay as the last alive, and she might find 2 here. Finds the first, but War is here with the L card to follow things up, and a 3-1 lead coming through for the girls over on the side of COK. And we've got 2 more rounds of the I Love You Girls offense, and you'd like to see, if you're an I Love You Girls fan, them being able to tie things up here. Make it a 3-3 as we switch sides, giving them that even playing ground for the defense for the subsequent rounds. You can see another aggressive push up to the B site this time. They do have to worry about Sypha in the back. Have the DLQ in hand. Feel fake gonna find 1. Flow. Good for 2. Space finds one of her own. Zico! Snipes have been pretty nice so far. This game has found a lot of early kills for this team, or well, rather at least 3 of them, I guess. But there's going to be another one taking down War, and just like that, Nuna to be the last alive. Single kill on board, Elcar and DLQ in hand.
There we go. It's going to be a 1v2 situation here once again. I mean, ILY should settle the bomb plant here now, force Duna to be panicked, reduce that clock to 45 seconds, and keep up that pressure on this 1v3. You'll have Zyko and Kai looking to get this attack to come through on this long range, but Nuna finds one onto K. That should be a 1v2 situation now, and knowing that Nuna's going to have a Olga 26 to play with, she should be able to keep up the pressure on this mid-range, this close-range engagements, but she's going to be read on by 111. That's going to be Flow helping our squad, ILY, to get right back into this game, force that tie up before he switches sides, and that's going to be a big round for them, honestly, as they prevent the floodgates to be opened by COK.
Final round opportunity for the I Love You Girls to take it into their hands and tie things up as we get ready to switch sides. Final round of their offense coming through. Looks like we are maybe going for the B side push here. They do have War to worry about here. She does have the DLQ in hand. Gonna find a free one onto K. Caught taking a nap. Another one in mid as Space is able to take down a Bubblegum as well. And what was a good opportunity to ride the energy for the side of the I Love You Girls has quickly turned into a 2v1 stagger. Well, War gonna come through and gets a wallbang headshot, taking down Hiyori there. Now Flo pushing on up, looking for the bomb, taken down by Nuna. Now Zico, last alive, 5 kills on the board. Gonna miss Nuna. It gets taken down by Sypha. It's gonna be a big round win for the side of the COK girls, now leading 4-2 as we switch sides.
Yeah, that's very important to keep the 2-round lead advantage up against ILY. Not only that, you're going to be starting on the attack side now. You're going to be quite a lot more confident when it comes to pushing and having that initiative as far as we saw on the defensive side. But still, you got to be very aware of your surroundings. Check your sixes. Make sure you hit those shots. Be consistent. And now you can see that first blood exchange. You can put that bomb down and play for this 4v4 retake. But you can see that they're actually taking their time, looking for another pick. And War COK, having that pick ongoing, should be giving themselves that chance to be confident enough to put that bomb down, as this is going to be a 4v2.
The bomb has been planted.
Eliminated.
All right, well, 3-for-2 trade overall in favor of the girls over on COK. They get an early bomb plant here as well, and gonna leave K and a Bubblegum to try to make the retake happen. Smoke gonna be out. Bubblegum pushing on in, but we are separated. Bomb is down. Absolutely no awareness. Gonna walk right into Sypha, and no shot for K to make miracles happen here. Nuna not even gonna let her get close. 11 seconds, 3 kills and a defuse to make. Can't get past the first. I don't know if she would have made it to the bomb in time, to be honest with you. Even if all 3 members of COK disconnected there, I don't think she was getting that defuse.
Yeah, I mean, the clock was just running out of time. I mean, the distance from her and the bomb site was just too far. It takes 8 seconds from the red showers towards the A site. Maybe it will take more than 15 seconds from that wood house down to these A bomb site. But for now, we're gonna see 2 shots being engaged here by Theofik as she finds a double. Now she's gonna have map control at the trailer, but that soon would be cut down by 1-1-1. But you take a look at the bomb plant and the numbers of players here on those engagements. There's only 1 player left for ILY, and Nuna would be able to secure the 6. Should be able to confirm the shots. Finally does connect, and that's gonna be a match point for COK. It's starting to look like the odds of ILY trying to reach that playoffs officially said and done with, as COK is looking to deliver the final blow here, possibly on this round day.
All right, well, we will see. Match point coming through for the side of the COK girls here, and K, big opportunity here. Gonna find the snipe to take down space, and 7 kills on board. That's definitely a big one to pick off, but Hiyori will fall victim to Theofake as well. Bomb is down. I don't know if we got that confirmed out of K. There's a follow-up. K kind of going crazy this round. He's got 6 on the board now. Keeping things advantageous for the team. Rotation in through behind. Zico may be able to rotate in and get a kill onto Nuna here. Absolutely no awareness. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Had a free kill onto Nuna. Kind of panicked a little bit. And that is going to leave us in a 1v2. Very likely going to be an I love you girls around here. Shy of a miracle. Nuna, Elcar in hand. Going to find 1, but the bomb defuse comes through.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
Going to be, like we mentioned, a round win for the side of the I love you girls. But can they find not only 4 to get to 7, can they find 5 more, Callie? 6 in a row to bring this game back.
Oh, it's tough. You know, you're asking a perfect round here for ILY just to win this game. But, you know, if anything that they want that to happen, they gotta make sure that Kai gets that first blood engagements and Bubblegum step things up, because we can see Flo 1-1-1, aka 1-1-1, getting this axe on going with 10 kills for the squad. And you can see her find 1 more shot up against War to just open things up, get this round win here for ILY, and they're starting to pick up their pace. Just needs to find 2 more to end this round. And continuing up that momentum, we can see here that it's gonna be a 4v2 retake at this A site, and knowing that numbers are gonna be favoring ILY, they'll be able to secure this bomb with Yori now putting on the defusal.
Bomb defused.
Another big round coming through for the I love you girls. Not going down without a fight here. Now only 2 rounds behind their opponents. Can they keep the fires going? They've got to get to 8 to win this one, or possibly more, depending on how the rounds go. Obviously, you got to win by 2 here in the overtime search and destroy. And looks like we are still with no first blood, but War. This is a very, very advantageous position that she is getting into right now in the top of that tower. Could get some big information, possibly a pick coming through for the team here as well. Bomb is in the hands of Space. We are down 1 life right now for the side of COK, and Zico definitely... Oh, I thought for sure she saw War, but it did not look like she was there ready. Oh! War! Coming through! 2 big kills, get shut down by Bubblegum, however. Oh my goodness. What a play by War there, though.
Yeah, that right read to pick the sandbags. Oh my god. It's just back-to-back sniper plays here today.
I'll tell you what, some of these girls are absolutely cracked when it comes to the snipes, and right now, 12 kills on board, last alive. It's up to Flo. Theofake gonna shut her down and gonna shut down the dreams and wishes of the I love you girls. There's 7-4 victory coming through here in the search and destroy. Gonna make it a 2-0 in the series. And that is going to pick
Yeah,
them
that-
up a nice crisp
20.
20 points here today, Callie.
And that's gonna be nice. That 20 points right there, they have absolutely secured their top 4 spot to play at the playoffs, which will be happening on Tuesday. So gotta make sure that you keep up this consistency. You got a solid hard point. You got those early rotations locked in, and then you got at least 2 players doing the job for you on the S&D. You got Feel Fake with 10 kills here using that SMG. And you got War with this scope. If this does so continue, we might see this girl try to reach even better compared to their last season. So definitely looking forward to this team moving on today.
All right, well, one player leaving for the I Love You girls early there is a little bit unfortunate, but scoreboard is going to tell you all 7-4 victory coming through for the girls over on COK. I Love You girls did put up a hell of a fight after we switched sides, but we're a little bit too far in the hole to make the comeback happen. Flo was trying. 12 kills on the board to match up with War. But it is going to be Feel Fake. MVP coming through. 10 kills on the board. Probably got some good good points there as well. I thought she had a diffuser too, but I guess not, actually. Did have a plant. Oh, that could be... Oh, man, that feels bad for War. Came through 12 kills and had 1 point less.
Just 1 point separating that score from her getting the top frag. But anyway, it's still a victory, so they'll take this one any day.
All right, well, that's going to be it for the first game for you guys, the first series. But we do have more action, even though it is going to be a short day. We have one more series coming your guys' way. And if I am not mistaken, that was going to be the Sevens girls versus Arcane. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Good thing I got Callie here, guys. He's on top of it. He's on top of it. And Day's just a big old bot. But
Nah.
all right. Well, we're gonna take a probably a little longer break than usual, guys. Maybe closer to 10 minutes. So go ahead and use the restroom if you need. Get your waters. Get some snacks. We'll be back here in a little bit, and we'll get that match started for you guys shortly.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm sorry that we had a little bit longer of a break than usual, but we do have a little bit shorter of a day than usual here. We've only got 2 matches here tonight. We've got some incredible Trovo staff members coming through, supporting the Sevens girls coming through. Jarvis showing love in the chat. Definitely got to dig that. And gotta say, Callie, this could be an exciting matchup coming up, but it's going to be difficult for Sevens. We've seen a couple players really shine here for these girls, but the side of Arcane have been on fire. What are your thoughts for our matchup to come?
I mean, Arcane is arguably one of the better hardpoint teams out there in the girls' season so far. Then you take a look at Sevens, they have been quite subpar when it comes to playing, but since they got the support, maybe they'd have that, maybe they'd have that confidence here later on today to actually upset Arcane here today. But if we take a look at their stats, they only have a 33% win rate in hard points. They only have a 33% win rate in S&D as well. So not looking good at all. But today's a different day. It will always be different. So they gotta make sure just to be consistent when it comes to finding their attacks. Maybe on that S&D, we have to see Yellow step up, because I think the last time we casted Sevens day, Yellow had 0 kills on S&D.
That is correct. That is correct. I got yelled at in chat for putting her on blast about that. But, it is what it is. I mean, she's got an opportunity to come through, and if she gets 1 kill on the day, it'll be infinitely more than she got last week. So that is an easy bar to set. So hopefully Homegirl will come through here with, 7, 8, 9, 10 kills in show, because I've been trying to hype Yellow up all season long, right? I mean, we started this season off with me saying we've seen her in the past, seemed like a girl that was going to have a lot of talent, and we were excited to see what she brought to the table this season, and it has been a little bit lackluster. So I'm definitely excited to hopefully see a little bit more life out of the Sevens here. I think they've got a very, very tough opponent ahead of them in the likes of Arcane. These girls at Arcane possibly looking the strongest I have ever seen them individually look, let alone as a team. They have been looking fantastic as well. So, Callie, I'm going to run through our best of 3 for us here.
Let's take a look at the maps here. We got Hacienda Hardpoint. That's going to be our first map, and it's going to be a big map that these teams have to consider. Right after that, we go to S&D. It's going to be Firing Range, and this is a map where Arcane does do so well. So Sevens has to take more energy to try to fend these players off here. And if we go down to long distance, we're going to hop into Crossroads Strike. So that will be our 3 map sets for the day. And if we take a look at the map bans, Arsenal is part of the bans. So with that officially out, I do believe Hacienda is the best map pick here to actually go and take away a map up against Sevens if you're AR, with knowing that you're going to have a lot of strong players that can really score you kills in this respawn. So you got Milena absolutely wrecking the show in terms of frags. Then you got Kazuki as well, and they have been complete so far if you take a look at it, Dave, in terms of their power.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a great matchup that we have ahead of us, and I think we've got a really interesting map pool as well. And, I think the thing we got to point out right away, we were just talking about earlier how 9 out of 12 of our hard points have been on takeoff. Guess what? Here's another one to add to the statistic, as Hacienda is going to be coming through as our hard point. And I got to say, I have missed seeing this one. I am so takeoffed out. It is beyond belief. So I'm pretty thankful that Arcane banned that one. So I do believe our players are mostly ready. Hopefully our admins will start rage spamming that start button. Boom. There we go. And we are getting on into it. Callie, predictions for this matchup?
It's really hard to gauge knowing that we haven't seen a team absolutely play Hacienda Hardpoint. But if we're taking a look at our base stats, Arcane should have this on this map number 1, knowing that they have a 100% win rate in terms of playing this hard point so far. So I'm expecting them to do the same exact thing here. We need to see a big plays from Milena and Kazuki as the top progress for the squad. But these last 3 players for AR, they're definitely so well off as well in terms of their gun skills. So it's looking like AR win here for me. But I want KTA and Sevens to prove me wrong, Day.
All right, well, I'm going to be on board with Kazuki to start. She has been on fire this season, putting up top frag numbers left and right. Caster cursed her directly into the ground as a frag grenade going to come through and take her out. Now D rotating in from the side. Good for 1, but gets taken down by Mardelli. Minion able to immediately get the refrag out, and it is chaos on this P1 hill here. About a 17-point lead right now for the side of Arcane, but obviously that could change at any second. But I do believe this is one of our very, very different maps when it comes to where your money hills are located, right? It is very, very common in our current map pool where P3s and P4s are very, very strong. Hacienda, very, very different in that sense. Your P2 is that money hill coming into the garage here, and you can see teams making that rotation over and trying to get here. Mardelli coming in from behind. Good for 2. Runs out of ammo. Feels bad. Fortunately for her, Arito is here for the follow-up. Molina pushing on in. Lots of ammo being spent here on this hill, but rightfully so. As, again, we did talk about this being money, and Arcane are able to grab this secure. They're now extending their lead even more. Arito coming through, switchblade in hand, finds 1. Bruja on the back, gonna find D as well. Can the break come through for the girls over on Sevens? No, Melina gonna shut it down.
Yeah, man, this girl absolutely turning it around when it comes to play those hard points. She's really known for her close range engagements, and she has been able to deliver so far with 8 kills on the first 2 hard points that we're gonna have. And now hopping into our next hard point rotation, that's going to be another early rotation being made by AR. As you can see, number 1 NV setting this team up for success, being the anchor to spawn the team on her back. As we come in late on a rotation here for Sevens, Mardelli and crew should be able to bring in an operator skill just to try to break this. They're going to try to invest that claw. Finding some good kills would be very much needed to try to break inside this hill.
All right, well, they are certainly trying, and we've got people in chat saying that we should take off from the map pool. Listen, homie, I kind of wish that was up to me. I wish I could do the map picks every once in a while, Zeph, and I think we'd see a lot more exciting games, but it does also then take away the draft strategy of the game, which can be a big part. Can kind of get in your opponent's head a little bit. You can play to your advantages while disabling theirs. So I do understand that it's an important part of the game as well. Mardelli comes through with a big 3-piece for the team, puts kill number 12 on the board. And right now, Mardelli has more kills than the next 2 players on the team combined. Actually, that's Bruja now coming through, tying things up.
Hardpoint identified.
But top frag is going to be Melina and Kazuki, sitting at 14 and 13 respectively. Coming through, Bruja shut down by D, but KTA here for the refrag. Finally getting kill number 2 on the board for her and Yellow. And the push is coming through, but the feed being all blue is going to be good for the side of Arcane, Cali.
But you can see KTA now initiating the back here, trying to find a way to get her team contesting this time. They're going to be able to flood on shoot. It's going to be 3 players stacking this statue, and they're going to be able to take it here. Very well done on the break as Yellow finds that double. You can see Arcane trying to get it back. That's going to be Kazuki leading the front, but will eventually get cut down. But you can see Melina trying to scour around, fighting the double, and they're going to be getting this final 18 seconds. And you can still see Sevens going in for the contest, not giving AR any chance to pull away even more, knowing that it has already been almost a 100-point lead before we even put up and rotate towards the reset of this hard point. And it's going to take more than that here now for Sevens to get right back into this game. It is AR winning their gunfights, setting down those early rotations, and now they're going to be able to claim time here as the hard point opens up at P1.
All right, well, Mardelli, it's hard to look away. This girl is trying. Should get a free one onto Melina here as well. That's a big shutdown. Was going for the turn, but Minion, CBR in hand, gonna find kill number 16. As you mentioned, almost a 100-point lead going on right now. We are able to get across the 50 mark for the side of Sevens, but they need a lot more action here. And unfortunately for them, Minion still uncontested up top. Good for 3, gonna shut down an extra kill. KTA gonna find the Sparrow kill onto Kazuki before falling, but overall, still good trade for the side of AR. And now Minion on a blur nuke streak, even surpassing it. 8 kills on the board. It's a little bit greedy there. Does take some shots, but is gonna live for kill number 9. Now, do you play for the nuke here, or do you play for the win? I mean, I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but we play for the nuke, right, Minion?
Yeah. You gotta play for the nuke here. You have the chance. Gonna play your corners correctly, but went in for the double challenge side. He got their cursed. He got their cursed day.
Oh, no. That's not curse. Homie ran straight into one of like the tightest corridors in the map. Like, no. Running right towards the hill. Wasn't playing the back. Wasn't playing a heady. No, that was a statement. I'm not going for no nuke here. I'm killing my opponents. I'm helping my team break these hills, and we're going for the win.
Okay. Here we go. They're really going in. I mean, this is such a big lead that they have built up here at this P2. And all throughout this game, they have been able to win those early battles. But this time, you can see Sevens. They're going to be able to flip the spawns. They're going to be able to claim the scrap time. But you can already see AR setting up for next, while also sending out D to play the route man and play for the scrap time here at this P2. But will eventually get killed by a car. So now that will be spawning her all the way to the right side of the map. As you can see, Predator will be invested. That should be more info on where Sevens will be located at as they try to go in for the break. AR is going to open up this hill. They're going to claim time. And you can see number 3 in Kazuki intercepting the rotation.
All right, well, right now about 100-point lead in favor of the side of Arcane. About 2 points shy of that in fact, but going to be Arito and Yellow coming through for a couple kills. We do have the Super Soaker available for Yellow as well, down to about a third of it. And, well, not even going to make it through there as V going to come through with a big 2-piece. And now Melina, CBR in hand, looking to play a defensive position on the doorway here. Gets multiple players in below half, but strafes the corner. Mardelli, good for 1 with the claw, but shut down immediately by V and D.
Hardpoint is ours.
And unfortunately for the side of Sevens right now, it is basically Mardelli and a little bit of Arito against the world. V, bottom frag for the side of Arcane. Rough day. It's gonna be out-fragging most of the enemy teams, so big position for Arcane to be in. Now KTA, who maybe had the read there, but turns away, and that's gonna be a free win for D.
That's going to be like more eliminations going through now for AR. They're going to be able to break the hill as well. They're letting Seven spawn all the way to the garage. That should be more time in their back, but eventually does get dealt with. A big operator investment here by Arito to find that kill on the mid-map. Finds one more player, confirms that shot as well, so they'll be claiming this final 30 seconds. But you can already tell that AR is going in for the contest here for the 3rd time, even though they have failed their gunfights. They know that their confidence is going to be more than enough for them to get right back inside the hill, and they do so while Kazuki is set up here at the 2nd floor, knowing that they're all spawning from the docks, and that's going to be like a lot of eliminations coming through once again for AR. And should they get this final 5 seconds, they just only need 30 more points to win this game as we open up this P1.
Running out of time here. I think we're going to go ahead for a listen-in with the girls over on Arcane and hear what is very likely to be celebrational comms. Less of a miracle happens for Sevens. This one is looking pretty much over, Kelly.
Wait up, salgo rojo. Otra más, top rojo. Topper dead. Voy a empujar para stairs. Careful, blue. No, topper. Halcón en punto.
Brad, Brad, yo. If he... Oh my god, it's like 6 hours. It's not there.
Un top is dead.
Otro más arco.
Nice.
Blue.
Muerta.
Blue.
De cocina.
Cocina de abajo.
Muerta, cocina. Muerta. Bottom. De top. De top. En punto. Punto muerto.
No, agua.
Taking the lead.
¿Cuál es? Vamos, luego.
Agua muerta.
Roca.
Muerta atrás. Lobby.
No. ¿Cómo me estonean si tengo trofeo? No entiendo nada.
Sale el león.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Va por el...
Dead.
Hard point.
Muertos, punto.
How do I get stunned when I have a whole trophy?
De roca.
Let it make...
Sale en roca. Careful.
I
Lobby.
Rampa.
De rampa.
Otra rampa.
Español lobby. Así que puse que respawn.
¡Puedo disparar! ¡Dios mío!
Hostiles have the hard point.
No, purify. Estuneada en punto lleno. Son dos.
All right. Well, the girls over on the side of the sevens managed to hang on, Callie, and they're actually closing the gap a little bit. Still a long way to go. But I think we might have time to go ahead for a listen in with them as well. What do you think we bounce in real quick?
Yeah, let's go.
Arco.
Aquí estoy. Puri.
Bueno.
All right. Well, we tried. They made a desperation effort to get across the map, and they did get there in time, Callie. But the Purifier is going to come through, and that is going to be Arcane to grab the win. But I got to say, it definitely was looking doable for sevens at various points of that game. I don't think they were completely out of their element, and we've certainly seen further apart games here today, right? I mean, this is a 250 to 184 coming through, and gotta say, it is largely because of Mardelli and Arito, with 3 players not making it into the 20s, and everybody on the side of Arcane being 30 or above is definitely a statement on what Arito and Mardelli were able to bring to the table, but still expecting more out of KTA, Yellow, and Brugia. Maybe they can turn things around for the Search and Destroy, but for now, that is going to be a hard point victory coming through for the side of Arcane.
I mean, the only difference here between AR and sevens is not the early rotations that they made all throughout the map. It's the gunfights. You can see, as you mentioned, there's like 30 kills each for AR. Then you got sevens players having 20 they have 3 players with 20 or less kills. So that's actually the difference maker here. And we saw at the late game where sevens were actually hitting their shots. They were able to claim a lot of time with that P2. It's just that they don't have someone to actually set up towards that P3 fences to get the early contest to happen against AR to initiate the comeback. But that's going to be done and dealt with. We're going to be hopping into our S&D right up next. And if you're sevens, you would need to win this next map to push that map number 3. But as far as we all know, AR, they're very solid in this. They're very solid in this firing range. They got Melina, very solid job in terms of scoring frags here in the First Bloods. Then you also have V and D, this duo that always loves to secure the flank for the squad. So you gotta watch these players out if you're sevens today.
Yeah, and Search and Destroy is a big opportunity for them to turn things around. In the past, we have definitely seen Yellow put up some big snipes. It's been a little bit slow of a season start, but I definitely do believe. And, well, with the way Mardelli and Arito are playing here today, it is absolutely possible for 2 players to make a big enough difference in a Search and Destroy. I mean, if we're putting up 10 kills apiece for Mardelli and Arito, we might be in a big position.
Absolutely. I mean, Yellow is your sniper that you need to step up here today, knowing that the map is going to be firing range. It's going to be a long range map, and there's a lot of fallbacks that you can absolutely put in as well. So if Yellow can get 10 kills, AR might be in trouble, and we might see ourselves securing a map number 3. But that will be dictated by Yellow and her performance here at this coming map that we're going to have, because either of the day, she needs to really step things up here. I mean, 0 kills the last time she played firing range. That needs to not happen here once again today. They have to turn it around.
All right, well, I believe our players are about ready for our search and destroy, so hopefully we'll be jumping in there momentarily, but we do have that firing range coming your way. Again, this is going to be a map and mode where the snipers can really reign supreme, and actually it looks like the game is starting now, so we might be jumping right on back into it here momentarily. About 10 seconds to go. Looks like all of our players are here and loaded into the game. Callie, any predictions for our search and destroy?
I mean, I think it will have to defend on the first three rounds that we're gonna have. If Yellow can hit her shots correctly here and time it properly as well, we might be seeing them securing up a win, knowing that Martelli has been consistent so far for the squad. But they're going up against AR once again, a very top team to beat. You can see the first blood already engaged by them as they drop Yellow. So not a good start for Sevens here to start the round number 1.
All right, well, first blood is going to be on to Yellow, and now big position for the side of AR as they've got that player advantage. And, well, Melina still going to be coming to the table with that SPR with the red dot. Not a common weapon to see at all, but I'll tell you what, this girl can slap with this thing. And I'm sure we'll see plenty more action out of it coming through the rest of this game. We'll see. But bomb in the hands of Martelli, looking down a long here, trying not to get sniped, rather. Nice little bug on the iron sights of the CBR here. A little unfortunate for the viewership, but you know what? It is all right now. Arito coming through. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. And Kazuki going to come through with a big kill onto Arito. Lena going to take down Bruja as well.
Finish the mission.
Does look like Martelli going to be good for 1 before Minion takes her down, and the kills just left and right in advantage for the side of Arcane. KTA able to come through and find 1. Gonna find number 2 as well. A little bit early on the swap there. Maybe would have found 3, but it does look like across the firing range we are going to find that kill coming out of, I believe that was D. And first round, going to go in favor of the girls over on Arcane.
Yeah, the first blood really was big there for Arcane. I mean, they had Milena dropping Yellow at the start, and right after that happened, there was no sniper player hopping in for Sevens to support them on those long-range engagements. So that right there was really, really big. But here this time, you can see they try to play it slow, using a 2-1-2 default setup here in terms of playing the defense. But on the other side, you can definitely tell that Sevens are putting in the pressure by really waiting and buying some time for them to commit to one of these bomb sites. They're trying to slow it down, wait for a pick, wait for some infos to happen, and you can see that Martelli is just trying to hold that bomb across that red fence that's way over towards that A side, and it's really gonna be slow for now. But Minion finally gets that first blood, and that's gonna be the first pick up against Sevens. AR once again at the advantage.
All right, well, Bomb starting to make that rotation over. 1 player down again for the side of Sevens, and we do have V in a pretty powerful position back here, especially having a holder in hand. Smoke is down in front of her, but you've got a little bit of extra ammo to spray on through, get some information. Able to find 1 before getting taken down. Arito gonna come through, pick up a kill there. Now rotating in from behind, Melina might be able to help get a kill onto KTA here. No, Arito and Martelli gonna be good for 2. That's gonna leave Minion last alive. 1v3. Big swing for the side of Sevens here, and the information is grabbed by Minion. Can we get this perfectly cooked nade here? Does not look like it.
Bomb has been planted.
Ooh, man.
It's
Maybe if you had a frag, not a semtex. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It really is, and the range that you can only throw with the Semtex is just very short compared to the frag grenade. But well, anyway, it's still going to be a 1v3 clutch here that Minion has to pull off in order for this push to work, or she could go for a ninja defuse, but that sound cues could be heard by Martelli, and that could be her securing this shot. But you have to check your corners first. She misses the first one up against Arito, and that's gonna be the first
Ready up.
attack side win here for the side of Sevens. They played it down to the T. They wait for the players of AR to try to play passive, and when that happened, they tried to push in, flood in towards this B side, and when they're able to secure the flank, it was already a 3v1 situation at the end. So very important stuff for them. That should be able to stop the bleeding here up against AR.
Well, Minion over here spraying into the smoke, unable to find anything to connect, and
The bomb has
is
been
going to be
planted.
first blood onto Kazuki. Yellow finding a kill onto Minion. Big play there. Might be able to follow it up as well. Going to miss narrowly onto V there twice, but might get a headshot onto D here. Nope, D going to come through for one, but KTA is here to shut things down. V taken out. Now D in a 1v3. Another powerful position for the side of Sevens. Ooh, Mardelli played that so well. So well.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
There we go. That's gonna be it. I mean,
Bomb spotted.
Martelli with a
Enemy
good
has
read
dropped the bomb.
shows that the snipers are gonna try to lock in that table side. So she just went in for the prone. Wait for her teammates to actually go in for the push and get that shot to come true, and that's gonna be good conversions for Seven. They tried to flip it. They went in for the B side of that second round, went in for the A side at the third round. This time, looking to play for a plant at the B side, but you can see the contest or the adjustments being made by AR at this point. They have 3 players stacked here at this B side, waiting for that push to happen, but you can see that bomb actually getting swing on by the side of Sevens all the way to the A side, and it's only going to be Minion for AR getting those infos. So gonna have to play these timings properly if she wants her teammate to rotate as fast as they can.
All right, well, Arito coming through, 4 kills on the board. You've got Mardelli on 4 as well.
Watch out.
That's going to be a tie for top frag right now. Minion does find a nice snipe, but could have gotten taken down there. But it does look like we're not going to be too aggressive from Mardelli. I mean, that was a free kill for Mardelli there if she played a little bit braver, but I also understand, you're now down in a 2v3 situation. Bomb is in the hands of Mardelli though, so could get the A plant here. You got to be a little bit cautious of the plays through trailer. Obviously,
You were the
not
last
going to have anybody to defend you from there. And now with V finding 1 kill onto Bruja, Mardelli going to push into trailer, finds the extra kill onto Minion, and now it's a 1v2. Can she clutch it up here?
This is gonna be tough, but you have to close down that gap for you to work this push. But no, eventually gets denied at the middle of the map. Could have played for that window over towards the wood side, but not enough time for her to get there as she was caught on the chase there by V with the Holger 26. That's gonna tie it up here once again. AR winning a crucial round to stop that momentum going over to the side of Sevens this time, as you can see at this round number 5. So going for a 2-sided defense at this B side. They're waiting for Sevens now to go for the push, knowing that they have thrown all their utilities.
Well, Yellow able to come through with an extra kill there. Number 3 on the board. And kills are trading it back left and right now. Minion pushing on up, taking some shots. Now Melina looking to play a defense here. It's 2-2 tie. We've got 2 rounds in total left of the Sevens offense. They've got the advantage here in one of them, the 1v2 advantage. Mardelli down, Bruja able to come through, pick up the bomb, and probably going to get the plant here soon. KTA caught absolutely not using her eyes, and that's going to be Melina finding a free one. Yellow has not been talking about this girl all season and what she's been able to bring to the table in the past. Last week wasn't it, but here we are, 4 kills on the board, starting to get things rolling. definitely a big factor in these last couple rounds for the team, and then misses some of the easiest shots I've ever seen. Oh no!
No. But I hope finally her teammates will be able to secure that kill. This is gonna be a round for sevens. 1v3 now. Gonna be looking if possible here for D to clutch up. Knowing that there's only going to be 20 seconds left. Does find 1 kill onto yellow. Swings on by at the right side. Arito gonna be trapped in the corner. Wins that. Should be able to pick up a gun to play with here. Reloads. Brua will be able to get the shot to come through. That's gonna be a close 1v1s, but it does favor sevens, and they're still going to maintain that lead moving forward.
All right, well, Callie, this has certainly been a interesting match, and now we've got the sevens taking themselves the advantage here in this search and destroy, potentially one step closer to putting us into a game 3. And let me tell you, I'd love to see it right now. We had plenty of sevens support in chat earlier. We've also seen plenty of people come through showing their love for AR as well. So fans are here. Now these teams got to come through and prove themselves once again. No first blood this time around. Kazuki with a trophy system out into Cubby. I'm actually a little surprised that they're giving the bomb to Mardelli over and over again. She's been one of the top slayers in a very comfortable position to rush and make deep rotations. So it does bother me a little bit that they are having her play the bomb in Search and Destroy. I mean, would you agree with that, Callie?
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you. This girl was actually tough fragging the hard point earlier, and we all know she's going to be popping off when it comes to this 1v1s or these 1v2s. And knowing that she's going to have the bomb, she's going to be limited to her space to keep this bomb within the range of the team. So not having that opportunity is going to be quite a disadvantage for them. But let's see how will they play this one out as the round number 6 opens up. They're going to get the first blood. Mardelli creating that. So you can absolutely see her impact and what she can do for the squad. But eventually she does get cut down. But her teammates have been continuously work the wonders to get this 1v3 locked up here once again. This should be another round in favor for sevens as Yellow confirms that kill. And we are seeing her absolutely step it up here for this first 6 rounds today.
All right, well, sevens coming through hot in the Search and Destroy here. Now have the 4-2 lead. Definitely a big turnaround from the way things went in that hard point. And Yellow barely miss a shot there. And, well, it doesn't look like it matters if she's going to land him because Bruja comes through. Big old quad in the feed. What a play. I'm so sorry I missed all of that from your perspective, Bruja. Listen, Yellow's been hitting some shots when I'm not paying attention, so I was trying to let her get a little bit of the spotlight, and you know that cost you. So if you want to blame anybody, blame Yellow, okay? That's the story I'm sticking to, Callie.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it as well. I'm gonna support you there. Yellow's been hot with in the first half, but we're not really able to get some shots to come through here at the second half for now. But his teammates will be able to put in a lot of shots here at this round number 7. You can see it's all down to Minion here for AR. She's got a sniper to play with, and not a lot you can do with the close rangers, so at least gotta pick up a gun that you can use on this close range. But Bruja really able to name that round onto herself. I mean, a lot of kills to come through at round number 7, giving her team a 3-round lead.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
All right, well, next round underway, and sevens looking like they are running away with this Search and Destroy. I think you were mentioning they have a 33% win rate in Search and Destroy. Is that correct?
Yeah, ILY Girls has a 33%. Oh, no, Sevens has a 33% win rate there.
Okay. All right, yeah, so could be looking to buff that number a little bit here. They keep this up. Bomb plant early coming through. I believe it was Kazuki here. Out looking to play the bomb as well. Switched over just in time to see Bruja get fried To be honest, I switched to her position. I saw that fight coming, and I was like, listen, this girl's been frying. She's got to win this one. And unfortunately, that was not the case. Ooh, D from long range. Going to find one on to yellow. And now, with it being a 4-2 with that bomb plant, it does look like we are actually going to get a round coming through for the side of Arcane here.
A big round, honestly, to stop the bleeding here. I mean, we have seen back-to-back rounds being won over by sevens on that first half. So finally getting one here is absolutely needed to regain back their form. And big plays to come through there for Kazuki. She was able to find 2 kills off of that play at the A site. This time they're going to try to switch it up here, trying to go for a push to a very heavy defensive area at the moment, but D finds the first blood. They're going to use a smoke to close this one out, but Bruja stepping up big time, finds another one, able to light it up here. They're going to pause the push for AR so far here at this A site. They're going to have to wait for number 3 in yellow to go for this around, to play for the flank, and now that that has happened, they are on the prowl.
All right, well, we're looking at a 2v2. Minion and Melina going up against Bruja and yellow. Is coming through with the bomb plant here. I don't know if we know it, but Minion able to come through with a big kill there, and that's going to leave yellow now last alive. Still have the 5-3 advantage here, but could start to dwindle away here, Kelly.
I mean, she has to play her corners perfectly here, and maybe even use CBR4 to play with if she can pick one up here at this round, but that's totally looking not the case here, knowing that she's about to close in the gap. But there we go, finally gets a Krieg stick, so you're gonna be able to be versatile on all the ranges. Gonna have to perfectly time the shots, but with 10 seconds left, that's not going to be a lot of time. And Melina there to clean her up. That's gonna be 2 rounds back to back, one by the side of Arcane. They have heroic plays coming through for D. You can see that 10 kills for her. And she's been doing those attacks such as on the long range engagements with the CBR, but those first bloods being engaged as well has been truly big for the squad to claim these last 2 rounds.
All right, well, yellow looking for kill number 8 here. She's going to find it onto V, and crazy things happening over here at Wood. Minion on the drop down was looking for the knife kill, not going to get it, but D is here to clean things up. Now D rotating in. This could be a free kill for Mardelli depending on the rotation here, but it does look like Melina is going to spot her out, and that is disastrous for the side of the girls over on 7. So we've now got yellow and Arito on 15 kills right now. Kazuki coming through with number 5. Actually, one of these slower games we've seen out of Kazuki in quite some time, and now yellow. Narrow miss there. That's a must-need to make this round possible, and I'm going to call it there, Callie. That is going to be a Arcane round comeback to tie things up 5-5.
Yeah, right when you think the sevens just going to try to pull away and run them down, they responded back with an even better play. They win 3 solid attack sides, being unpredictable, switching it up every time. They went 2 A sides, they went 1 B side on the last 3 rounds. They have been completely able to kill the first engagements, man. Always the first bloods they've got here. That's why they are able to tie it up. And here this time, as we approach round number 11, a very big round to secure yourself the match point. You're gonna have to play it slow, but you can see Seven's actually stacking this A site so well. But you can see AR looking to find a good read of this rotation, looking to push the bomb side out over towards the B side. Then once they get that info that there's a player holding all this A side, they can just go for the flood on towards the B, but that's not going to work for now.
All right, well, 12 kills on board. Bruja making the rotation here. Finding some shots, finding a kill onto Minion. Absolutely huge performance there, and that is going to leave Melina last alive as Yellow's able to take down V. 8 kills on the board. What can you do, Forest Girl? Oh, that feels so bad. How is Bruja alive? Look at that health bar! Non-existent. Oh my goodness. Oh, the 1v5, I'm calling it. Not going to happen for it. Melina here. Can't find the first person she comes into. KTA going to pick up that kill. Now it is a map point in favor of the Sevens. Can we get a control coming your guys' way?
destroyed.
It is absolutely possible now that they're at match point if they can stagger their attacks once again here at one of the sites and stack it. They might be able to win it. AR now going full-fledged here at this B side. It's going to be a 4v4 with the yellow. Why the 3-piece? Looking to get one more along with Bruja, and that should seal it. That's going to be a quick S&D round. Ending in just 19 seconds. We are going to see a map number 3 here, Day.
Listen, I tried so hard, Yellow. I want you to understand this. I hyped you up from the beginning of this season and said that your snipes can be absolutely great and that you had so much potential. You didn't show me a damn thing last week. I tried to give you the spotlight today, and every time I spectated you, you died. But every time I looked away, you were finding miracles to help the team get through this game. And that 3-piece there at the end was the nail in the coffin. I'm so sorry that I missed it, but hell of a play. Started this game off slow, ended on 12 kills. You also had Bruja with that big ace earlier coming through for 14. We were talking about it being Mardelli and Arito possibly coming through with the carry, but that was just not the case this time around, Callie.
Not the case this time around, indeed, man. Yellow, this is her personal best this season with 12 kills. This is also the personal best for Bruja with 14 kills. So a huge step up from these two players really helped them big time here up against AR, especially Yellow in those long-range engagements, man. She was killing it. And not to mention Bruja on those mid-range, finding those lanes held by that Krieg 6 definitely was a big factor here. And now that's done and dealt with, we are going to be able to see that crossroad strike we are begging for since the start of today's schedule. So now that's said and done, it is going to be another overtime appearance here for AR, honestly, man.
That is, that is true. That is true. AR have definitely had some struggles in closing things out in 2-0 fashion, and, well, you can see that coming through here as well. They started that search and destroy out with a couple-round lead, and, well, things quickly swung back in favor as Sevens were not going down without a fight, and coming through here, it is absolutely proven. We are going to get that game 3. We are going to get that control for you guys, and, Callie, I gotta say, I'm loving that we're getting the action. We knew we were gonna have a shorter day coming through right off the bat, and so the fact that we are getting some excitement here is definitely exciting and kind of saving our night. Honestly, it was possibly looking like we were gonna get a swift 2-0 there, and that just was not the case. So glad things have turned around. I'm glad we're getting that game 3. For anybody who maybe needs a little bit of a reminder, it is going to be a Crossroads strike control to round things off. We do not have optimization on ticks captured for that round 5, so the defense will have the opportunity to have that defending round if we go that far.
Absolutely, and AR being on the defensive side, they have been able to win that up against COK during their last match. I believe it was day 2, where they had been forced to play this overtime and they were able to win all their defensive rounds. So for them, it's either they're going to have to do exactly the same type of strategy that they did up against COK girls, or they at least win one offensive side to secure a 3-1 fashion. But that's not going to be completely easy because we saw from Sevens, at least on the last segment on our hard point earlier, they were putting up a great fight. They were winning their gunfights, and if that kind of momentum swings on over here at his control crossroad strike, and with the recent victory at his S&D firing range, they might be able to shock us entirely here and might give AR their second loss of the season.
Well, we will certainly see. Our admins are hitting the start button, getting these players ready, and it looks like we are finally there as things loading on up, Callie, and it does have a defensive start for the side of the girls on Arcane. You gotta imagine that's at least a nice little cushion to have, but with the life that the side of Sevens brought to the table last game, they can get everybody online here. If they can get everybody putting in work. It was Mardelli and Arito in that first game. In the second game, it was Yellow and Bruja. We can get 4 or 5 of these girls to come through and have a good performance here. They could absolutely shut things down. But so far, early trades in favor of AR as they are pushing on up towards that A site. Obviously, B going to be a little bit more difficult to capture, but the defense looking like it's holding off at least for now.
Yeah, just one player holding down this A site, two more going in along the road towards the mid map, and they're gonna be able to sweepstake sevens on those rotations and of course on those attacks. As we can see, Sevens Yellow doing all the solo carry so far in terms of finding the rotations here at his A site. She eventually gets cut down, and for the squad of AR, they have been doing so well, keeping up with the pressure in terms of those gunfight departments, but now they lost their players defending the A site, and that's going to be one segment done by Sevens.
All right, well, Melina coming through with a big kill there. A 3-life lead in favor of AR here on the defense, but you can definitely see that Sevens, they are trying. All of these players on 3 and 2 kills respectively. But, man, right now it is Minion coming through as the top frag. 6 kills deep. You've got Kazuki and Melina on 4. Now you've got actually D and Melina on 5. And Minion just not letting up. Finds kill number 8. Number 9 in the spawn. Was about to have number 10, but gets the assist instead. Now KTA, surely this is a free kill for you. Nope, it's going to go over to Yellow. But 3 lives remain for the side of Sevens as they let Minion tear them up in their spawn.
Yeah, that's just like something that you cannot give in order for you to win a round. The Sevens just completely let that go. Wasn't aware that they were getting trapped on that second floor, and Minion, right before this first round ends, secures 10 kills. Very important stuff here. She was the playmaker here, along with Melina on this first round. So with that happening, they gotta have to, but then they could potentially have that momentum swing on by here at this second round, knowing that their gunfights were so much better compared to Sevens on that first round day.
All right, well, we are looking for more. I'm going to try to give some more opportunities for the girls on Sevens to get some screen time here, and we'll also try to get listen-ins with both of these teams as well. I think probably give it a couple kills, maybe another tick, or maybe even the capture since the tick comes through right away. And we'll jump in with Sevens and try to hear how they're making the defense work. Right now it looks like a capture is going to go in favor of AR. So we'll go ahead and jump in with Sevens, hear how their defense is coming through, and see if we think if they stand a chance here, Kelly.
Arriba. Son 2. Van.
No, arriba en puente, arriba en puente. Está en grass top.
Va para una vez, va una vez.
En la casita de nosotras. Son 2 en nuestra casita.
Una más tocada en B.
Mi. A la verga. Va a entrar por garage, Entra por garage de nosotros.
Una top.
Hay otra.
Top. Aguanta.
Un tiro.
Esto
Te
ya
la
da una en B.
Bruja, te va
Anda
a poner.
disparando en B.
No, aniquilador de respawn. Hielo, aniquilador. ¿Qué? ¿Dos
Mátala de B. No, arriba. Se tiró medio.
No, era una. Me movió el cerebelo.
Hay una medio. Y otra en casita.
Calma, que ya tienen que...
Terraza. Salto. No saltó. Se quedó.
Son 2 en la...
Where my friend?
Ay, aguante. Ay.
Hostile hunter killer.
Cuidado.
Pero veo ahí.
Arriba. No, en nuestra terraza.
Hurting. Keep fighting.
All right, well, you could definitely hear at least a little bit of their disappointment as lives dwindle away, but we didn't get a chance to really hear much out of them earlier, and unfortunately, it's not looking good for their respawns overall as things continue to trickle away from them. Minion coming through with another big round for the side of Arcane. And looking like it could be over here, unless if we have the girls over on Sevens, Cali, pull off a miracle offense. And this is looking to be a 3-0.
It's starting to look like 1. But you can see here, we're going to see some fight in left for Sevens. They're trying to initiate the spawn trap. That's going to be KTA extending way over the warehouse. If number 4 gets dealt with here, that should be them opening up the spawns, but that's not going to work. But you can see them claim time as they force AR to play reset. That's going to be a big one, but you can see V actually holding down the fort all by herself, but finally gets cut down. But Melina trying to get some inch of a push here to try to get some exit kills, finds a triple before she gets narrowed down. But you can see the gunfight's doing a lot better now for Sevens. They've extended 1 minute onto the clock, and now they're gonna be looking to find a way to push towards this B side, but they got Kazuki trying to riddle them with a claw.
All right, well, she is doing so right now. Number 18 on the board. Just shy of being top frag, tied up almost with Minion there, but a 2-life lead actually for the side of Sevens right now. Arito with a Annihilator pop could be a game changer if she's able to find a couple shots here, but you got to pay attention to our timer left as well. It's down to 20%, and it is going to get shut down. V coming through with a big use of the Sparrow. Now only 1 life separating these two teams, Callie. This is a close one.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. It's just now a tie game. There's the SND, 77 SND, but gonna see more engagements coming through. AR doing a great job holding down the B side. They also have 1 player holding second floor, so once 1 player hops in towards the site, they should be able to clean it up. But you can see Sevens doing a lot better on the rotations. They're trying to stack in this warehouse, find a little bit more control compared to AR. That's gonna be them dropping 2 players. So they're going to be able to hop in. There's the operators helping AR this time. This is the best time for you to win a map.
We've taken the lead. You're capturing it.
Well, it's a must-have time, and well, Melina going to get shut down with 5 lives remaining. The girls over on the side of Sevens managed to hang on. Did find them a couple rounds down in the search and destroy last time. We found them down heavily at the beginning of the hard point as well. Now here we are in the control. Absolutely no different. Down in the early game, but maybe are able to spring life through into the late. We'll see as things continue to roll. Good double push there. Mardelli going to come through with 1 on 2 Minion. Going to be first blood for the girls over on Sevens.
Yeah, that's going to be very important. You can see them extend way over enemy lines as number 2 and number 4 teaming up to claim this spawn trap here as they try to activate. That's going to be 2 going down on the kill feed for Sevens as Bro finds 1 Hunter and 1 Krieg 6 attack, but that's not going to be enough for them to actually do work. As you can see, AR only able to lock in one flag on the game. There's going to be 2 minutes and 17 seconds now on the clock to try to find a way to get this B site, and they're going to try to swing around along with Kazuki trying to break away. This last 2 players holding their spawns, and well, it's still a back and forth scrappy though on the live count department. As you can see, only a 2 live count difference comparing these 2 squads.
All right, well, 2 life lead for the girls over on Sevens right now. Are they going to push us into round 5 control? That is the question. They've only got B to defend now, and that is the hardest one to break. So, see what they're able to pull to the table. Mardelli, good for 1 onto Kazuki. KTA going to take down Minion as well, keeping the lead in favor of the girls over on the side of Sevens. Yellow follows up with 1 onto Kazuki. Back to a little bit of a slow game out of Yellow, but she definitely redeemed herself when it came to the search and destroy, because if she dropped another donut, this wasn't going to be a game 3. So the fact that she came through with 12 for the team to get them there is absolutely huge. 10 or 12 or whatever she had. But
Yeah, she had 12, so that's still very important nonetheless.
yes. And just some quiet rotations here as both teams are starting to slow things down, but Sevens, obviously, they're on the defense. They can just wait for their opponents to come to them, but Minion going a little bit crazy with the Annihilator there. Good for 4. Now D with a big rotation from behind, and the tides have turned. It's now lives out for the side of Sevens. No more respawns. Orito finds 1 in V, finds 2 in Kazuki. That is Kazuki down along with Yellow. Arito fragged out by Minion. Bruja right here for the refrag. The answer back. V gonna find the extra. One life left
Oh,
and a
no.
Predator missile coming in, and that's gonna be it. D closing out that final kill in a very, very close round of Control. 3-1 victory comes through. The 2-1 overall in favor of the girls over on Arcane.
That's going to be giving them 15 points here as we end the schedule for today. That's still going to be 5 points for the side of Sevens. And you really got to admire the effort that Sevens put in, especially on that S&D. But AR, just such a different team when it comes to playing this response. They were able to win 2 defensive sides and 1 offensive at the end. And when you asked for Melinda to step up the most, she definitely put in the work as she's able to top frag here with 23 kills. That's not going to be the highest kills on the game. That's going to be favoring Minion with 28. She was just lights out, especially that last round day where she was able to extend way beyond enemy lines, get those kills to come true, and turn the tides around for AR because we knew that AR had nothing. They had no advantage playing that round number 4. They were down to the life count deficit and they were not really having it at all in terms of the map control as well.
All right, well, what a game, Callie. What a game. Yellow, unfortunately, going to dip out of the lobby early once again. That is rather unfortunate that we can't showcase the true numbers. Hopefully she'll learn one day or another. But, as you mentioned, Minion going to be the MVP there as far as kills go for the side of AR. But also had Melina coming through with quite a bit of capture kill and objective contribution. I mean, 875 of her scores from capture kills and objective contribution. So, well earned MVP there for Melina. That is going to be the end of our stream for tonight, guys. Me and Callie had a blast here. I'm definitely glad that we were able to get more action here tonight as well. Obviously, it not being a full day with two forfeits, but either way, it is. I feel good about it, Callie. What about you?
I feel good about it as well, knowing that we had a very close one. We weren't really able to expect a 2-1 split here for today's schedule, knowing that AR has been a dominant team, but Sevens prove what they could do, and they are able to take at least one map away from Arcane Day.
Right, well, we will go through the standings real quick for you guys before we get out of here. I think we might have a bracket as well. I think... All right, we're going to start with the standings while Bless informs me what the heck is going on with the bracket, because I'm confusion. So we'll switch over to here. Got audio on the scene this time. Perfect. First place going to be the Angels coming through, 80 points on the board. Second place, got Arcane with 70. Third place, ARP Girls with 65. Fourth place, the Cock Girls with 60. Fifth place, Sevens Girls with 25. Sixth place, the I Love You Girls with 20. And in the 7th and 8th spot, we've got UD Moonlight as well as Illusion Esports. Let's see. Semifinals Wednesday. Just I don't have the updated bracket since girls don't have quarter. So what do you mean? I'm confusion. Okay, that's the 2 matches. Okay, apparently those are the right 2 matches, so I can show you guys that. There's no audio on that channel though, so give me a second. Callie and the bot. All right.
There we go.
All right, there we go. We got sound here now. We've got a bracket for you guys. Apparently something's wrong with it. Oh, I see what's wrong with it now. I think. Why is there a Seminole logo there? And why is there a Luminosity logo there? And why is there someone else logo there? Yeah, match 1 is Angels versus Arcane Girls, and match 2 is ARP Girls versus the COK Girls. Unsure why there's a Seminole logo and a Luminosity logo and some other bad team logos on here, but... Of course I'm capping, chat. Those teams aren't bad. Alright, is that it, Bless? Are we done? Okay, cool. Cool. So Wednesday we'll be back for one half of the playoff bracket, and then Friday we'll be back for the other half, guys. Thank you all for joining us. We have a quick word from COD Mobile on the way out, and we will see you guys in 2 days.